the old sideshows, the bearded lady, the fire eater? Well, it's back and more shocking than ever.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to witness some scenes which under no circumstances should be viewed by anyone with a heart condition or anyone who is easily upset.
You're unbelievable.
Step right up. The Sideshow is back in town. You'll laugh. You'll gasp. You'll cover your eyes.
Don't let me down. 1, 2, 3.
No one understands that better than Jim Rose, the new Freak Show's best-known ringmaster, whose sold-out shows made the cover of the Wall Street Journal.
Freak shows have to evolve because what are they? I mean, they're what your population isn't used to. You know, an elephant in India, you can't give a ticket away. But if you took an elephant to the United States around 1898, you could sell a house out with an elephant.
Elephants are about the only thing missing from a Jim Rose circus sideshow, which has featured everything from a guy who pumps beer out of his stomach to a human pincushion billed as the Torture King.
He's got a sense of humor, too.
I tour the world. So I'm constantly having to come up with ideas that the world hasn't seen.
If you're gonna go to jail, it might as well be during a video.
In Jim Rose's show, Mr. Lifto lifts things with parts of his body I best not describe on television.
Yes, it hurts. Yes, it's real. My mom still loves me. It's like, okay, here's all your questions answered. Anything else?
I started this in '91, and everybody looked at me like I killed the Lindbergh kid. I couldn't find a place to play.
Maybe I'm no
Touring with top rock acts like 9 Inch Nails got him national exposure.
I show up on a stage, and there's all these younger people. So I did the show a little quicker, and I used the F word a little more frequently.
And bow to the Torture King!
And there was a connection because it was a lost generation, people that hadn't seen this because it had disappeared for 20 years.
Rose made Agents Scully and Mulder believers when he guest starred on the smash hit show The X-Files, and he hasn't stopped working since.
Now, when you look like this, it's real easy to go out and have a fun show.
Now Rose and his merry band are setting their sights on the Big Apple, where the average cost of a new show is well over $1 million.
I will be off Broadway the beginning of the summer. Projections are Broadway proper by the end of the year.
Wait a minute. A guy who sticks condoms in his nose on Broadway? What's going on here?
There are millions of kids today that are tattooed and pierced. And just 10 years ago, they would be a phenomena in a freak show.
I don't think that 10 or 15 years ago, anyone could have predicted the likes of Jim Rose's troupe. I don't think anyone could have predicted the likes of the modern primitive movement.
Most sideshow performers enjoy what they do, but they describe it differently.
It's pretty much just like any other 9-to-5 job, except we travel a lot, and it's a little more mental and physical intensive.
I've gone all over the world with tattooed people and rubber men and that type of thing. I've been thrown in jail. People have heard all kinds of weird things. I think what they probably don't realize is on my off time, I just spend taking long walks with my wife and playing pinball. My line's been the same line it's always been. No live mutilation or blood, and never to take ourselves seriously. Hey, look, I can get cable, but we don't need it. It's Fox Files. Woo!
You're unbelievable.
What do you want to bet those guys don't have a date for this New Year's Eve, huh?